Hi guys, this is Mina and welcome back to my channel. If you've been following my videos, you'd know that we've created, dropped, and truncated objects in SQL database management system, specifically using T-SQL code in SQL Server Management Studio. These create, drop, and truncate statements are data definition languages, which are used to define a database and database objects such as schemas and tables. Note, they are not used to manipulate data, but rather to define the objects that hold the data, such as tables. In SQL, alter statements is a data definition language, and today we are going to learn how to modify tables using the alter statements. Alter can be used to add, delete, or modify columns in an existing table. So if you want to add a column to a table, you need to write out the word alter, the word table, provide the name of the table, and then type out the word add, provide the column name, and the data type of that column. If you want to drop a column, you type out the word alter, table, and then you provide a table name, drop column, column name. And lastly, if you want to modify a column, such as say if you want to change the data type of a column in a table, you type out the word alter, the word table, provide a table name, and you type out the word alter again, column, and then the column that you want to alter and the new data type that you want to give to that column. Note that out of all these syntaxes, it's only the add statement that does not have the word column before the column name. All the others have the word column in the syntax. Okay, so now let's move on to our SQL Server Management Studio and try this out. In SQL Server Management Studio, under Object Explorer, go to Databases. Open the database you want to work in. Today we are going to work in Student Records database. And go to Tables. We have two tables in our Student Record database. We will be altering some columns in the Students table. We currently have 5 columns and we will be adding a new column to it using the alter statement. If you want to learn how we created this table, feel free to click on my link above or in the description section to watch my video on how to create databases, tables, and schemas. Okay, so let's start by clicking on New Query. And to make things easier, let's paste our syntax for altering table here. We are first going to add a column to this students table. And the syntax is alter table, the name of the table, which is the students, and then you type out the word add and provide a new column name and the data type of that new column. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. I'll type out the word alter, the word table, then provide the name of the table, type out the word add. What column do we want to add? Let's add gender to this table, and the data type is going to be nvarchar. For nvarchar data type, we have to provide the length. Nvarchar is more like a text or a string data type. A text needs to have the length. For instance, nvarchar 50 means that gender can accept text of up to 50 length. So I can type, let's say, A, B, C, D, all the way to 50. Alright, so you get it. Let's execute this command now and see. But before you execute, make sure that your database is set to the database that you are working in. It's student record, so I'll click on student record and execute. Command completed successfully. If we refresh the students table, we should see a new column called gender in there. So let's do that. Go to columns, and there we have it. We have gender. as a new column. Next, we want to drop a column from our students table. Let's drop gender. Okay, so I'm going to type out the word alter, the word table, and the table name. I'll go ahead and type the word drop, the word column, and what column do we want to drop? We are dropping gender. Gender. So if I execute this command and refresh the students table, we shouldn't see gender under the list of columns. Command completed successfully. Now let's refresh our students table. Go to columns again, and gender is gone. Last but not the least, we are going to alter some of these columns. Let's alter age. Let's change this data type, which is integer, to numeric. Okay, so this is the syntax for altering a column in a table. So I'll type out the word alter, the word table, and the table name is students. You can type students if you want. I prefer to drag it. I guess I'm used to it. Okay, and then you type out the word alter, the word column, and what column do we want to alter? Age. What data type do we want to give it? Numeric. For numeric data type, it accepts decimal, so you have to specify the total length of values that can be contained in that column. Total length, I'm going to give it 5, followed by the number of decimal places separated by comma. So I'm going to give 2 decimal places. It means that for my age column, I can have values such as 100.53. So the total length is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I have 2 decimal places after the decimal point. Alright, so I'll go ahead and execute this command and refresh my students table. Go to columns, and there we have it. Our age data type, which was an integer, has been changed to numeric with length 5 and 2 decimal places. For integer data type, it accepts only whole numbers. So if we are altering a table data type to an integer, we do not need to specify decimal places. So for instance, I can alter this column again to change the data type to integer, and I don't need to specify the decimal values. So I can execute this command. I'll refresh the students table, and the data type has been changed to an integer. So guys, this is how to alter a table in SQL Server Management Studio using the alter statement. Thank you so much for watching this video, and see you in my next one. Bye bye.